Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion. Today I'm doing Psylocke Aggression against Morlock Siege. This is the 10th time I've run Next Evolution, but only the first with Aggression. Let's go into setup. We put Routed into play. We set Hide and our Morlocks out of play. I'm only going to put 2 out of play because I'm only going to need 2 in this game. We are going to shuffle the villains, which is hard to do when you're not looking. And Grey Crow is our first villain. He only has 9. One thing I like about Grey Crow being the first villain is I know he's not going to be my villain in the next scenario. Put this up. Starts with 1, and I'm going to put this blue die here just to remind me to put that first knock counter on. We go to campaign setup. It tells us to choose one of these side schemes for the campaign and put it into play. I've chosen mission prep. That's going to help me find my scimitar or my side holster, whichever one I need at the time. Whichever one comes in first, I'll go find the other. That means Scrambler, who I dislike, is going to be shuffled into the deck. Grey Crow right now is getting +0. Let's see how long we can keep it that way. Shuffle my deck. I would really like to find my side holster in my opening hand, because I can get that into play and then go find my scimitar later. Side holster is really important because your obligation can knock you to 2 Psykatanas, and they're both restricted. So if you have scimitar out and don't have your side holster when that happens, your scimitar is forced out because your Psykatanas are permanent. Side holster, that's the perfect draw. A assault is good. Flurry of Blades is okay. I like that redirect. Press the Advantage is going to be great there. And Power of All of Us. I think of all of those, I'm going to pass on Flurry of Blades and get a Telepathic Suggestion, which is great going into the villain phase. So right now, I can play my side holster, and Grey Crow still is only getting +0. Let's flip up. I would like to get rid of Grey Crow as quick as possible, so I think I use 2, flipping both of those to Katana. For Psychic Assault, it's going to deal 3. And Confuse. It's going to allow me to attack for 3. And I'm going to use that redirect to play Press the Advantage, which deals 2. And because he's confused, I can draw a card. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to use 2 for Telepathic Suggestion. No, that's not it. For Mental Detection, it's just going to remove 1. But because I have 2 Katanas, I'm going to draw 2 cards. And, boy, Wolverine would be nice, but I'm going to use Wolverine to pay for my psionic training. So that allows me to get around guard and patrol. So, it's a good turn. It's ready. 1, 2, 3. One problem here is he now gets +1, which probably isn't that big a deal. So 1 goes on and a knock counter. He's going to attack me for 2, 3, and I'll just take it. And let's see. Villain attacks you. There are no villains under there, so it would gain Overkill. here is an interesting quandary, because I can knock out... I actually have a couple different options here. Some fun options. I'm going to pay 1, flip that to knife, 2 for telepathic suggestion. Telepathic suggestion is going to cancel the when revealed. For each katana I control, I can choose an enemy and deal 2 damage. It's going to knock him out. For each knife I control, I can choose a scheme and remove a threat. It's going to knock Grey Crow out, and it's going to take his confused with it. Riptide is going to make an immediate attack against us. She has 9 as well. Immediate attack, that's going to be 1. I think it would be foolish to let that go up. So she's going to get +2. That's 3, only 3. And now, that was it, because the card that came up was Seek the Meek. So that is the end of the encounter phase. Now, I have a thwart of 2. I can thwart 2. I'm going to... See, I do have a counter on there, but I'm going to go ahead and pop that counter. Find my scimitar. I'm going to put that on my holster. And while I probably could knock her out this turn, I am not going to do that because I need to... Let's just do 1, 2 for a bow attack, which deals 4, 5, 6. Knocks her down to 3. Now I do have an attack here that I'm going to need to block. 3, 4. I'm going to need to defend an attack here, but that's okay. 1 goes on, plus a knock counter. Going to attack. I am going to defend at 2. So that's 3, 4, 5. I do take 3. And test your identity. Treat their text box as blank. Means I can't use these at the moment. Choose to either exhaust a character or take 3 damage to discard it. I'm going to put Sunfire into play and exhaust him. Get rid of that. Now I can use those resources. And I'm going to need those resources 1, 2, 3 for Deadpool. Deadpool is going to attack for 2. And I'm going to roll down. Now I'm going to roll down. Number 1, I'm going to heal on the next turn if I need to. But I'm getting ready to get 2 Morlocks with Tough in, so I might not need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 goes on the main, but so does a knock counter. Knock counter tells us to advance to stage 2A. 2A is going to shuffle Hide in and give me 2 Morlocks with Tough. and it has 0. Now, she's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is an unfortunate amount. And then Shadows of the Past. Shadows of the Past puts in Chimera and that, and is going to shuffle the rest of these in. When revealed, place 1 threat here for each upgrade in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's got 7 on it. This is going to be a problem because Chimera gets plus X for each card I control that has a mental resource. That is a lot right now. This has 7. So now, do I recover or not? I'm going to be able to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should be enough to get rid of the next villain. So I'm not going to recover. Just going to flip up. This Morlock is going to knock off his own tough to get rid of Riptide. Oh, look at that. Chimera comes in, which means this Chimera goes away. Thank you, Chimera. Chimera has 11 hit points. She's going to attack right away, but I'm going to let it go on that tough. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, knocking off that tough. Now I can do 1 and flip this. 2 for a Psybo attack. That Psybo attack deals 4, 5, 6. I now can attack for 1, 2, 3. And just for fun, Deadpool is going to knock out Chimera. So definitely going down to 1 was not part of the plan, but that is still a fun game. I do like that I got Grey Crow out of the way because now he will not be my villain for On the Run, and he is a tough one for On the Run. So I have knocked out Grey Crow, Riptide, and Chimera. I will mark that in my log. I will mark that I have rescued 2 Morlocks. I will also mark that I have earned Mission Prepped. Going into the next scenario, because I've saved 2 Morlocks, I'm going to get to start with 2 cards in my hand. One of them is going to be Side Holster, because Mission Prepped will grab me my Scimitar. And I'm not sure yet what my other one will be. But that is Morlock Siege with Psylocke Aggression. Like, sub, and comment, all those fun things that YouTube likes. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great day.